Welcome back to my channel, everybody. My name is Trace. Today I'm going to be talking about the newest Pixar film, Lightyear, that just came into theaters. If you're at all interested in any sort of movie-related reviews, topics, discussions, or skits, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button down below. I love the Toy Story franchise just like everyone else does. I grew up on it, but I wasn't too thrilled and too excited about this new Lightyear movie coming out. Now, that's not because I don't like kids' movies. I love kids' movies. I watch kids' movies all the time. There's something about animation that just brings out the joy in you sometimes. Kids' movies are fairly easy to digest, but for some reason, them reverting back to the Toy Story franchise again, the franchise that helped build Pixar, it just didn't really ever get me too excited. And unfortunately, I didn't hate this movie, but unfortunately, I did not love this movie either. Now, it's by no means a bad movie. I was entertained, but I didn't walk out of it thinking to myself, man, I gotta see that again. And yes, I understand I'm not the demographic for this movie. I do believe kids are going to love this movie. Really, that's all that matters. But for me, I wasn't able to fall in love with it, and I don't think that this is going to be a Pixar movie I'm going to be revisiting anytime soon. Now, I also sat next to a child who was sick, so that also brought down my mood for watching this movie, because this kid the whole entire time was coughing, sneezing, and sniffling the entire time. So that also, tainted my movie-going experience with this movie. I might watch this movie 2 months from now on Disney Plus and have a totally different experience, but the experience I had watching this movie in the theater was bad, along with me just kind of not being in the mood, I suppose, to watch this movie, so maybe I'm not giving it a fair shot. Chris Evans, Keke Palmer, and socks were the only redeemable things about this movie for me watching it today. All the other side characters that they had in this movie, at points in the movie, I was really annoyed with them, and I wanted to focus back onto our main characters. Primarily, the Taika Waititi character really annoyed me. But I get it. He's supposed to be the fun, goofy character that the kids laugh at all the time because he always has something to say or he's always fumbling around. Another thing was the villain. I'm not going to give anything away, but I didn't like the way that they took direction with this villain. I saw the villain coming a mile away, and even when they did it, I was hoping that they wouldn't do it. I was hoping that I'd be wrong, but when they did do it, I was like, really? Come on. There's a difference between paying homages to what came before you and then just blatantly relying on everything. There was nothing in this movie that truly felt original. I feel like I've seen this movie 10 times before. They pulled plot points from other movies and scenes from different movies, and I get that that's hard to do when so many other science fiction movies came before you, but I just felt like I've seen this before. And with Pixar movies, they're always so original, so that really surprised me when I walked out of the movie. I really don't want to end on a sour note. The animation was great, but that's to come with a Pixar movie. Everyone's going to agree on that. And the Socks character really did steal the show. As soon as Socks said something, I was hearing kids around me repeating what Socks was saying, and that alone brought me joy. Is just hearing the kids around me like automatically falling in love with this character. But hey, this is just my opinion. I know that this movie is going to be, for some kids, probably their favorite movie of the year, which is awesome, because this movie was not really made for me. It's not my demographic. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching my video, and take care.
Star Wars,